All right, so if you've been watching the channel for the last few months, you would know that ever since November 1st, I have been hard at work testing game after game after game for the channel. I have now crossed the 100th optimized video mark posted on the channel and don't have any plans to slow down. I plan to at least test 75 brand new games day and date on the channel. Thanks, Game Pass. So get subscribed to be the first to see them. With my authority statement out the way to speak on this, let's discuss my top 5 most impressive games tested on Lenovo Legion Go 2 so far. Just to give some clarity around my choices, I decided to keep the list in the current console generation. We all know how well a Sony exclusive or non-ray traced game can perform. But what I'm more interested in is those games currently smack dead in the current generation that shouldn't run this well. So here are some of my honorable mentions to get those out the way. Anything Rockstar. As we all know, they have the budget of 10,000 gods, and no amount of technical advancements will be able to replace the amount of devs working on just horse behavior in Red Dead Redemption 2. So no, they are not on the list because while they are impressive, these are anomalies that should only be awed at and never used as a comparison, in my opinion, of course. Anything Sony. I had to throw this on the list because I refuse to buy all the Sony exclusives again. I already paid for them on my PS5. I can play them on my Pro. I'm good. I know these are equally well optimized for mobile, and I expect that trend to continue. Outside of maybe a few bad ports here and there, most of their games run well. So, not going to have that many to showcase because I just don't own those games. But the ones I have tried run extremely well. Avowed and Indiana Jones. These are console exclusives that have been polished by Microsoft. While both are impressive, we have to reserve these console exclusives to a different category, similar to Forza Horizon, Stellar Blade, and I just don't feel like they're necessarily needed on the list. It's got to be something that's meant to be scaled across the board. That's what I'll say. So maybe down the line, we create an entirely different list for those exclusives. More to come on that, but I couldn't do this list without adding some guardrails and limitations. With that all being said, let's move on. So to kick things off, we have Arc Raiders taking the number 5 slot. I literally played my first match on stream using the Legion Go 2, and it was actually as fun as we all expect.
Let's go. Oh no, they hurt.
This dude funny. With my dialed in settings, I was able to achieve a 60 FPS experience with a sharp image and at 20 TDP. What I love most about the Legion Go 2 is I can drive this kind of performance at whisper quiet fan speeds. You can expect about 2 hours and 15 minutes on battery, but no promises you will extract with anything during that time. Don't worry, y'all. Randy got put in timeout and the devs got to work. Taking the number 4 slot is Borderlands 4. Don't let Randy ruin a great experience. Borderlands 4 was one of my personal favorites last year, and I couldn't be more impressed with the level of performance today. Not only did they put in the work, they did it in a timely fashion for us to enjoy over the holidays. I don't want to give them too much credit because it shouldn't have been broken in the first place, but I can at least respect the commitment to make it right. You can expect a 30 to 40 FPS gameplay at 25 TDP. I know that doesn't sound impressive, but this game is using all the ray tracing techniques to reach a fidelity on the go that most games couldn't match. It has earned its place on my list. Silent Hill F came out of left field with its distinct visual design and a story that stays with you. As I began my second playthrough on the Legion Go 2, I was impressed at how well the game was optimized, while still having ray trace effects enabled. This game alone restored my hope in the quality of games we can expect from Unreal Engine 5 when it's done right. I was glad to see such a great effort from the team. The OLED pairs well with these darker scenes and manipulation of light. It really is the perfect match. You can expect a 40 FPS experience using my settings at 20 TDP, but for those indirect lighting features, use 25 TDP at 1600 by 1000. As someone who never experienced Black Myth Wukong opening scene, I was fairly impressed by the level of visual on display. I was not expecting such a cinematic moment that early in the game, so I didn't try to do much tweaking. But even without those optimizations, I was able to get a sharp image that was free of upscaling and ran smooth. Once I regained control, I was able to do further optimizations, and once it was all dialed in, I can truly say that this rivals the console-like experience. One of the key lessons I learned during my time with the Legion Go 2 is that all upscaling isn't good upscaling, and in some cases, it's best to just turn it off. I was able to reach a level of fidelity that I'm proud of and hope you guys enjoy as well. Videos, of course, are posted. In traditional fashion, we save the best for last. Doom: The Dark Ages is a benchmark for what required ray tracing games should be. This received significant optimizations with the new handheld settings. Not only did they provide a great handheld experience, but you can also squeeze more resolution out, which really elevates the overall experience to something you just have to see to believe. Whether it's your first Doom game or your last, Dark Ages has something for everyone. Fluid combat with heavy strikes bring the action closer than ever, and you can't have muddy visuals as it occurs. The OLED screen is dialed in to perfection. The HDR implementation is great. This game truly makes you wonder how they did it. And with that, the list has come to an end. What are some of your favorite games tested so far? Leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to check out my optimized settings videos as well. I really put a lot of effort into it, and I hope you do find value in them. But I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, like and share if you can. But until next time, ladies and gents, peace.
Had to pause. It's over.